What's going on, everybody? Um, my name's Joe. It's my first YouTube little short video, whatever you want to call it. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. I don't even know if I'm, trying to do this. I just needed somewhere an outlet to speak on this. Maybe there's some Sage fan out there that, hey, talk back with me. But we drafted Tyler Shuck, and we now have Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler. We've made Spencer Rattler our quarterback recently. And it seems to me that everywhere of every video I watch, everything I hear, so forth and so on, all I'm hearing is that, Tyler Shuck is going to start week 8. Tyler Shuck is going to start week 7. Or Tyler Shuck is going to start at some point this season. And I am no hater by no means. I'm not opposed to, Tyler Shuck starting if he earns the right and, you know, if Spencer Rattler gives up that right by the way he plays. My only problem is everywhere I've been going, I've been seeing that, but realizing that I, as a Saints fan, got to watch Spencer Rattler and what he had to deal with last year. Mind you, ever since Drew Brees left, we haven't had a decent quarterback since. When I say decent, I mean a quarterback that comes out here and the play speaks for itself, not just the name. We had Jameis Winston, Mr. 30 for 30. Great locker room guy. If I could have him back as a veteran, I would. As a starting quarterback, no. We had Derek Carr. I couldn't stand the man. I didn't like the man's play style. I don't like how the man, you know, I don't like the man's reaction on the field and reading plays. He seemed to me a bit too fearful to take chances at times and to stay in the pocket or move up in the pocket. Taysom Hill, greatly athletic, so forth and so on, but he didn't necessarily have the quarterback's mindset. Read here, read here, read here, read this. And maybe we never gave him enough of a chance, but when you're that size and so gifted at every other position, and we actually got people at that position that can play the position, it didn't make sense to have him in that position. Okay, cool. From the Andy Daltons we had a while back, that was just a veteran, so forth and so on. Cool. But seeing that we've made Spencer Rattler the starter and, you know, we haven't played a single game this season and the regular season. He hasn't gotten the chance to go out there with the full starting unit and say, I'm the man. I got to lead this team. He hasn't gotten that chance to go out there this season and perform yet. And everybody is just talking about how his spot is going to be taken because we got to find out what we have. I mean, I feel like Rattler is not that far off than Shook in terms of, maybe speed wise. Obviously, it's a great advantage. Chuck is faster, but I don't think it's really that far of a difference that big of a difference right there. So I feel like the same plays Chuck could make with his feet, Tyler could make with his feet, Rattler could probably make with his feet as well. You look at arm strength. I could say they're damn near identical. Chuck might even have the stronger arm. Okay. Accuracy, you want to say all that? Hey, the numbers of preseason, you could look at it and it was damn near identical. So all I'm trying to figure out is why is it that analysts and all this are so caught up on, oh, we got to find out what this guy is. We haven't even seen this guy this season. It's not like Spencer Rattler came in and played the entire season last year, stuck up the joint. Hell, Bryce Young went in and stuck up the joint his first rookie year. They had to bench the man. The second year, there he went, balling back. And I was one of the people that called Bryce Young a bum. I said, bro, that's a bum. I couldn't draft him on Madden. I couldn't draft him in fantasy. No. Little do I know, it takes some time getting used to though. But I'm from the outside looking in. So now, when I see stuff like that happen, it makes me think to myself like, yo, you gotta give everybody a chance. Don't just put somebody in a situation and expect, oh, they're gonna blow up out the water right away. So I'm not expecting Spencer Rattler last season to come in and have the best record in the NFL or even a winning percentage. And I can't lie to you, there's some analysts that have said, hey, they're in a, they're coming to a quarterback room with absolutely no NFL wins. I don't think that's ever been said. Okay. And if he gets his first NFL win on Sunday, now they have one NFL win. So what's the thing? You act like this is something that's going to be forever. There is 17 games. Unless we go 0 and 17, somebody is bound to win a game. So all these things are just really complicating to try and understand what people are trying to say when you say, oh, we're trying to figure out, because I'm not here to try and figure out what Tyler Shuck is this season. I'm not here to try and figure out what Spencer Rattler is this season. I want to see them win games. Whoever helps us win games that's who we're going to go with. Now, once we actually start playing games is when I would start evaluating whether or not this person could stay and help me win games. We haven't gotten to that point yet, and all these people are going crazy. Oh, Tyler Shuck will be starting this season. Tyler Shuck will be doing this. If Spencer Rattler does not play well enough, I hope they put Tyler Shuck in. That way I can see what we have in him as well. But I would also like to see what we have in Rattler when the season begins. Give him that chance. Give him that opportunity. Like Kellen Moore said, we are going to be fully behind our starting quarterback. He's a starter. We're going to be fully behind him and so forth. That's the attitude I expect from everybody. But everybody's attitude is, hey, we're behind you, Rattler. But we know Shuck going to start off there, after you lose 7 or 8 games or so. So most people talking about 8 games. What are we expecting to be? And because I've seen a lot of those 8 games. And my question was why I made this video. For those people saying, oh, Shuck will start at some point this season. When do you think that will be? And what record do you think we will have that will force Kellen Moore to say, you know what? He's not the answer. He is. Because if we go 4-4 with Spencer Rattler through 8 games, let's say he's playing decent. Are you going to switch him out? Or let's say he's playing well, but we're 4-4. Are you going to switch him out? Now, if he's playing like trash, obviously you switch him out. And you're 4-4, you switch him out. You just might have a chance to win if you put the other guy in and he plays better. Okay, cool. But what record do you guys think we would need to be at for Coach Kellen Moore to say, he's not the answer. I've given him a chance to show it. Let's go with this guy. Because honestly, I'm thinking, hey, if there is any chance of Shuck playing, I'm thinking to myself, look, we're not looking to make the playoffs. I don't think we're a playoff team right away, at least unless one of these quarterbacks shows me something unforeseen. So, barring that, I'm thinking, hey, 10 games if we're 4-6, I'd like to see Tyler Shuck come in the season. But if we're 500, look, it's his first season, it's his first official season, Spencer Rattler. Hey, I say keep going on. And for me personally, hey, you drafted Tyler Shuck this year. Spencer Rattler did not start the year last year. He waited until Derek Carr got injured. And then that's when he got his opportunity. So, there's always going to be some kind of chance that could happen, and I hope no injury happens to anybody. But What I'm trying to say is, let's just pump the brakes, hold on a little bit. Let's see at least, I'm not even trying to say let's wait 5, 6, 7 season games. Bro, I know whether or not I like my quarterback on my team within the first 4 games. Because 4 games in last year, I could tell you, bro, Derek Carr surprised me the first 2 games and then proceeded to stink up the joint the next two. And I was like, there it is. There's what I expected. So if Spencer Rattler goes out there and 4 games in, he's playing like last season, I'm expecting that by week 6, week 5, I see Tyler Shuck in there. But if the man is playing well, what is going to be y'all's excuse? Because I don't care what it would have been. If it would have been Tyler Shuck, I would have said this about Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler. If it would have been Shuck starting, vice versa. I just want the person who's starting to get a chance. Hateful free and without people saying, oh, I don't care about seeing this person's potential. Shuck is not going anywhere. Neither is Rattler. Unless we release them, they're not going nowhere. We have plenty of time to see. I'm not interested in this whole see thing unless I don't have anything else to see from the person I needed to see from. That is it. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. As I said, my name's Joe. I'm a Saints fan, Cavs fan. Um, I don't even watch hockey like that, but hey, call me a Sharks fan. I'm in San Jose with it. I'm at work right now, so y'all don't have to excuse me. I got to go. That was my break.